The IRS whistleblowers who allege federal interference in the Hunter Biden probe are set to testify publicly for the very first time next week. They claim the president's son was given special treatment in the tax fraud investigations and that they were actually blocked from pursuing leads into President Biden, who's denied any wrongdoing. Let's bring in Mychael Schnell, congressional reporter for The Hill. So good to see you. Mychael, let me start here. This is set to take place next week, right? Next Wednesday. What are we expecting at this hearing?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Next Wednesday, before the House Oversight Committee, we're going to see these two whistleblowers testify. Now, one of the biggest things to look out for is that we're actually going to find out the identity of this whistleblower X. So one of the individuals who spoke to the Ways and Means Committee previously, whose transcript of that testimony was released after the plea deal was announced, they have not actually been identified. They've only been referred to as whistleblower X. So it'll be interesting to see who this individual is to further dig into their claims. And we're also going to hear more about the allegations from these whistleblowers that the DOJ slow-walked the investigation into Hunter Biden, that Hunter Biden received preferential treatment. Of course, these are claims from these two IRS whistleblowers. So it'll be interesting to hear about these allegations from the sources themselves, and again to see who this anonymous whistleblower actually is.
Yeah, and we know the other is Gary Shapley, a former IRS criminal investigator. Mychael, how consequential will this be? I mean, will anything actually change from this testimony, or is this just so the American people, lawmakers can hear what these two whistleblowers have to say? What changes?
I think it could potentially lead some clarity or just offer some more information on this situation, on these allegations. The U.S. attorney from Delaware who handled the Hunter Biden plea deal, David Weiss, he put out a statement refuting the claims by these IRS whistleblowers, saying that it was not slow-walked and going against these allegations. So now there's sort of this question of who do you believe? Do you believe these two IRS whistleblowers, or do you believe David Weiss? So hearing from these whistleblowers from themselves personally, that could help some individuals sort of understand the situation here, see who they believe, and try to get an answer or figure out what the truth is when you have these two conflicting statements. We could also potentially see testimony from David Weiss in the coming weeks or months. Speaker Kevin McCarthy earlier this week said that he's interested in hearing from David Weiss. I want to note that there's no concrete plans for that, no plans of a subpoena or anything, but nonetheless, there are conflicting arguments here. So hearing from one of the sources will be helpful.
Yeah, Kevin McCarthy, I also know, came out yesterday and said, you know, what I'm most interested in here is who's lying in this process. Mychael, why did it take so long, do you think, to schedule the testimony from these two?
I think it could be a whole host of reasons, right? Sometimes scheduling congressional testimony can be difficult, finding a time that works for the congressional committee, but also for the witnesses. Congress just came off of a 2-week recess. They're now back in session for 3 weeks. That could have played into it. Also, maybe the fact that, you had to deal with whistleblower X's identity and dealing with concerns there. Just the fact that this was a high-profile investigation. There's no real answer there on why it took so long to be scheduled. Again, it could be a variety of reasons, but nonetheless, really significant that we're going to hear from these two whistleblowers next week before the House Oversight Committee, which is, of course, filled of allies of former President Trump, critics of President Biden. It's really going to be a fascinating hearing.
Yeah, lots of people in the hot seat both this week and next. Mychael Schnell, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.